Okay, now that we have everything measured out, oriented, we're ready to start putting the bookcase together. We've marked on one side for the shelves, and we've come over to the other side and marked another line for the screws. Make sure you've got the right side of the board. Lay it down and countersink on every one of those lines that we just drew in our last step. And so I've already done that on this board. All the holes are countersunk and we're ready to put a shelf in. We'll pick a nice board that we like for a shelf. And as you can see, I've put a backstop up here so I've got something to push against. If you don't have that, it's kind of hard to control these boards and hold them up at the same time you're putting in a screw. We're going to hold these two boards together and get the corners to match. Just the very corner is all you have to have match on this. And take a screw and stick it in the hole. Hold the board together. This is where your hand has to be pretty steady. And drive the screw. It's okay if this overlaps just a little bit. In fact, sometimes you do want that because later we're going to sand this and we'll get a nice flush edge if we got a tiny little bit, maybe a 32nd of an inch sticking up. You want to square your board along the edge and just drive the screws. Now we got our top shelf in. We're going to continue doing that until all our shelves have been installed on one side.